I'm Colleen, and I live in South Bend, and I drive a 2023 Nissan LEAF. So this is actually our second electric vehicle. We loved the first one, but this one has a little more range. And our motivation was, it was financial, it was caring about the environment. It was really honestly because we happened to notice that there were charging stations around a lot of the places that we already go. And so we decided to just try it. So after we decided, we took the plunge, and we will never, ever, ever go back. We absolutely will always have an electric car in our family. We do have a home charging station. The 240 volts gets through everything that we need. But my lifestyle is I like to plan my errands and visits to restaurants around charging stations. So, for example, here in South Bend, there's some nice restaurants over at the casino. They offer free charging. So when we have guests in town or we feel like going out to eat, that's one of the things that we absolutely consider. Sometimes there's a charging station that's really close to work. Maybe it's a little bit of a walk, or, I've got a little bit of gap in time between work. So what I'll do is I'll plug into some free charging, and then I'll visit a local restaurant, coffee shop, spend a little money. And for me, it feels like a free cup of coffee or a free little lunch because I'm getting the charging. I really hope to get a charging station on the south side where we live, because there are so many commercial opportunities there where we could plug in, eat, shop, and then come back. It's a very walkable shopping area where we live, but there's no charging. So I don't know if other people do that, but we really do plan our errands and our recreation around free charging. It's one of our considerations. So our first Nissan LEAF, I can't remember what the specs were on it, but we were actually able to get about 150 miles, whatever they're called, e-miles out of it, maybe even a little bit more. But that was just not quite enough for me to be comfortable going to Chicago or going to Indianapolis. It was great for around town. It was absolutely fantastic if it were going to be like a local family car. But this one, we have tested its limits, and we've gotten up to 260, 270 miles per charge. We kind of have a little contest going to see who can hypermile the most. But really, you don't think about how many miles are on the dial. You just drive, you just enjoy it. And this battery lasts for so long that it could be a couple weeks before we even get close to low. And then again, we go look for some free charging and start all over. We do have a Prius V, which is kind of, this is a great haul around car, but the Prius V is our workhorse. We call it the slobbermobile because we take the dog in it. So we really do work this car a lot. What we ended up getting as an accessory, they make like a little thing for you to kind of organize your back. But the other nice thing is when we put down the back seats, we put the dog crate in here. We put a lot of like big things, and this accessory has been super helpful to us. So this car goes absolutely everywhere that our hybrid does. We take it out on back roads. It's just a great little get around car. Well, if you're brand new to the game, I would definitely talk to owners to make sure that you know that you're getting all of the incentives that are out there, because the financial incentives just really make a big difference for maybe a first-time owner. What I feel with this latest LEAF with the bigger battery is it's just a car that has lots of benefits. It's not like I hop in the car and I worry about my mileage or I worry about where I'm going to charge. It's got so much capacity that it's just our family car.